Good afternoon, this is Air Post Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for all 12 zodiac signs. Today is Thursday and I am finally finishing up reading for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. This reading now is for Capricorn. Welcome Capricorn. The reading starts with the White Unknown Archetypes card. Out for you came the Destroyer. And the Destroyer is the savage, is the unexpected, and also the rejected. The Destroyer, the final of the three archetypes in the trio of existence, which is called Trimurti, and has the creator, the preserver, and the destroyer as three of the Trimurti. And so the destroyer has been necessarily yet painfully work to do in this world. Culturally, we have an aversion to any endings and we hang on to permanence as the signifier of success. Yet the destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. It is the part of us that wants things to end. It is painful an orientation to uncover our true purpose. So the destroyer does not let us linger on any longer in comfort, as the destroyer knows not much happens in that realm. So with the piercing eyes, the destroyer seeks out any stagnancy from the distance, and so the rest becomes history. In the old myth, this is the moment when the heads begin to roll and the ground opens up and castles they crumble. So hold on for the ride, because the destroyer has arrived. And in the tarot card readings, when the tower comes up in the reading, you could say the destroyer has come to visit. Maybe consider Picasso's statement. He once said that every act of creation is first of all the act of destruction. And there are other things to note here. In the old tales, the destroyer sometimes is appearing as a black dog, and in other times it takes the form, the destroyer takes the form of gods and goddesses such as Shiva, Kali, and Apophis. And Apophis is the enemy of the Egyptian sun god Ra. Now we come to the goddess power card. Out came the white buffalo calf woman. She is the great goddess of the Lakota people, and she is about reverence. She has this empowerment message for you. Now is the time to view your world through a lens of peace, harmony, and reconciliation, which is the domain of the Lakota goddess, white buffalo, calf woman. She says it is time to leave the right and the wrong, the good and the bad, the zero and the sum game world behind, and enter the space where you can find the sacred ground of sharing without negotiating from a desire that everyone benefits. You will be so glad that you did. So take a humble yet grounded approach to your life right now. Only good will come of it. The goddess white buffalo calf woman, she is supporting this way of being in the world. There is an alignment message here. Unconscious choices and behaviors may be causing a distortion in your world. Difficult feelings, they are part of the journey of self-discovery. You may have been conditioned to suppress what makes you uncomfortable in order to survive. You might have found yourself in a temporarily awkward place with someone and you do not know what your next step should be. The white buffalo calf woman is offering you this alignment task, saying, make the discomfort, the awkwardness, and the uncomfortable sacred, and think of what would happen if you made what you consider a flaw, a loss, or a failure a beautiful, integral part of the art of your life. Every breath you take is sacred. Every mistake you make is a gift. And every time you learn from a relationship is a great blessing. So bless all the parts of you and of your life, for you are sacred, and the white buffalo calf woman wants you to be at peace. The next card is from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. The color is orange, relating to the second chakra, which is the Sakral chakra. And the card is Guilt. And the Guilt card relates to Saint Apricot. And the Saint Apricot is saying, I am sorry, but I have to take care of myself. The legend is that Saint Apricot truly is a saint. She is setting aside her own needs and her own happiness to help others, even allowing free-loading friends to get involved in her business. One day, however, her latest business partner announces that she wants to dissolve the company and split the profits. Saint Apricot stands up to her because the company is and was hers, and she did all the work, while the so-called friend and partner did nothing. Now she will only give from her excess, and she will no longer give from her reserves. Inspiration here is, do not do for others what they need to do for themselves. Speak the truth from your heart. Honesty is freedom, and any guilt is fear of being disliked. There is a personal inquiry here asking, am I giving away too much time and too much of my energy and then resenting it? Is my anger really guilt? Keywords are self-care, a burden by obligation, by doing wrong, by enabling others too much, and finding, in the end, your personal power. Keywords are awareness, awakening, and release. You can do a meditation. Imagine chains that are holding you down, and as you relax, the links of the chain, they are weakening one by one. See and hear each of the chains fall to the ground, and with each of a chunk of a link falling down is also your fear of guilt falling away. And when you are free, you get up and you walk into a glowing apricot light. Then ask, what happens next after I feel free? The Medicine Woman Oracle card is Great Mystery, saying, I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. I am the crone, I am the grandmother, and I watch over you constantly. I frequent the great mystery, which hands you the keys to the secrets of your destiny. My connection to the science of the stars and the dance of the planets gives me great wisdom. Trust in my messages. My spirit is full of old memories, and I talk to the ancestors. I am the ancestral knowledge contained within the cycle of time and sacred legends. I guide you with love on your life's pathway, and I light the way to your destiny. You can call on me to better understand your life experiences and then embrace them. Through me, your ancestors send you their messages and their protection. There's some guidance here. The time has come to lift a corner of the great mysteries veil and then orient yourself on your life's pathway. The Medicine Woman of Great Mystery is encouraging you to discover who you truly are and what your next step will be. She is bringing you greater confidence in your evolutionary processes, and so explore the mystery of your roots and have your astrological or numerological birth chart done, or make an appointment with your therapist. Something is in the works here, and you are blessed and you are protected. The message is that this is your time. Take stock on what you have learned and then draw life lessons from your experiences. Your wisdom is growing, and so you can awaken your medicine by connecting with this archetype to identify the gift or life lesson in the experience you are going through. And so That is your signpost on your path and your destiny. You can open your ritual space, take up your drum, burn some sage to embrace your ancestors' memories, and then ask your questions. What memory watches over you? What wisdom, what life lesson is the memory passing down to you? Explore everything. Let the images and the messages come to you and ask to receive the wisdom of your ancestors now and for the future generations. Then give thanks. Be open to synchronicities and meaningful encounters throughout the day. And trust that you have been heard and your prayers, they have been answered. The mystical shaman oracle card that came out is Taming the Wind. And the essence here is that the feather is symbol that is used in clearing ceremonies. For smudging will remind you of the sacred commitment that you make to your life. This is the symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into the material, infusing the world with reverence and acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and that animate all life. The feather is a symbol, a reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit, then to co-create for the highest good of all. There is an invitation saying that it is time to clear your energy and to be present and to become conscious of how you communicate with others. This is a good time to write in a journal and put your thoughts into a cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or in your office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and your desires. Just remember that when taming the wind appears as a symbol in your reading, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and with respect. There is a medicine aspect here, saying it is time to clean up any misunderstandings with other people, clear the air after disagreements, and allow others to share their side of things. You are called now to be a good listener. This is not a time to be right. It is a time for you to understand rather than be understood. Good things that come out of this restraint of your tongue and your pen. You will be surprised at how things get resolved when you allow for the sides to have own values. And the last card is from the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. And that house is ruled by the goddess Nyx. The card is obedience, and the goddess Nyx says to you, there are rules for everything. The sun rises and the moon sets, and they dance together in perfect steps. What rules are you considering when you ask your question? Is Nyx asking. You will be sorry if you are going to break a rule that is in place to protect you and other people. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is the time to obey what has already been set in motion. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and then to follow the customs that keep things in order. So learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them only to suit yourself. That was the reading for you, Capricorn. I thank you for listening. I do wish you a joyous day today. I'm sending out love to you. Take care and goodbye.